Alright everyone, welcome back to Minecraft. Now today's episode is going to be all about building, expanding, and improving our house. Now what I want to do, I want to make it, keep kind of the modern feel of this house. I don't know what material I'm going to make it out of yet. I still got to figure it out, but I kind of have the layout of how I want to do it. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm probably going to be recording this for a lot of hours to get this done. I'm going to have to get a lot more glass. I'm going to have to expand, probably get dirt and flatten out some of the area around the edges. I want to make the horses area bigger. I want to make the farms a lot bigger and more spread out. I want to create pens for pigs, sheep, cows, and I want to get them and put them in those pens. So that's what we're going to do in this one. I'll probably expand out this way, all this area. So yeah, this is going to be a very, 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 very long process, but it's something that I've been wanting to do and meaning to do, and it's time to just strip off the band-aid and get to it. Right. One thing I do want to do is flatten this whole area out right here on the side of my house, right by where the horses are, except for this little, I want to leave a little patch up like this on the sides of my house. So I'll probably leave this little area here if I still use this, because I'm probably still going to use this as like the front of my house. Just like expand off of it and up and stuff. So I do want to do that, but I'm going to dig out this whole area. I might as well dig this tree out too. Alright, this is going to get really boring, so I'm just going to fast forward through some of this so that you guys don't have to bear the tediousness of what I'm about to do. Alrighty, woo, that was a process. So that's done now. I want to extend my farms and my whole thing out this way. Another thing I thought about and made a decision on while I was, two things actually, while I was digging that out, was the material I want to make the house out of, and I want to actually flip the house. What I mean by that is put the entrance on the other side, like on this side where the beds are. That way when you're in the house and you look this way, you get that view of like the ocean and the mountains, instead of if you're facing this way and all you get a view of is trees, basically, and a mansion on the corner. So I want to flip the house around as well, which wouldn't be that difficult. It's just moving the beds to one side, like breaking the beds and then closing this off, and then putting doors on the other side, and having to rearrange the windows and things like that. And I want to expand this out that way. That's why I dug it out, because I want to expand the farm out that way, and I spread these a little further apart and have a pen for all the animals and all that stuff. So another thing I want to do also is put a chicken coop for eggs and things like that. Look at all the dirt I picked up from that and drop a flower. And the other thing I decided on was the material. Originally I was trying to think of a material that would be easy to harvest, because it's a lot of material I'm going to need. But I decided against it in terms of I wanted to go something more for something that I like the way that it looks, more than just that it's easy to harvest. So I decided, I was looking at like some pictures and stuff of things that would look cool, trying to make a modern house. And the one that kept popping up that I kept seeing was concrete. Now, concrete you make with sand and clay, and that's going to be not easy. Sand is easy to get. I can just go into the desert and get that. Clay will be a little bit more annoying, just because clay I have to get it in the water. So that will be a little more of an undertaking, but I think it'll look really cool and be worth it once I'm done. Plus, I'm going to need a lot of sand for windows, because it's going to be a modern house, so it's going to have a lot of windows. So I'm going to need that sand for those windows anyway. Alright, I'm setting off to go get sand at the temple, wow, at the desert biome right over here. And then I brought my boat so I can boat around and look for clay. And then also I empty my inventory space so I can carry a crap ton of all of it. So yeah, let's get digging for sand, shall we? I think I'm gonna dig like out this layers instead of digging out from the bottom. I think that'd be the better thing to do. So let's dig. Alright guys, so I went a little bit ham. Also, turns out it's not actually clay you need for concrete, it's gravel. So I went and did that, and I kind of went ham. As you can see, I got a crap ton of sand and gravel, and I made a bunch of bone meal with my composters for white dye to make white concrete. I think they look more modern. And there's more sand in here as well. So I'm gonna use all this crap to make concrete now. So the way that you actually make this block, you gotta make four. You gotta put 4 sand, 4 concrete, 4 gravel, and then a white dye, and that'll make 8 concrete powder. So with the amount of sand and gravel that we have, we can make a crap ton of concrete powder. The problem is I don't actually have inventory space to carry all this crap, so I'm gonna have to come over here quickly and empty the remnants of what I have, I guess, in here for now. So let me just go like this and just empty as much of this as I can in here, and then we'll just take them out as we need. See? So it's like this. Wait, what am I doing? I should just put a stack in each of those, right? Like oh, I need one more stack of gravel. Crap, hold on. This is the fastest way of doing this. And then a stack of dye. Oh, you guys have no idea how long I was mining and digging for all this crap. It was an eternity. So to see it start paying off is amazing. Beautiful, look at that. Okay, then we're just gonna put water on all these blocks. So I'm gonna skip through the whole process of making all of these blocks, because it's a very, 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 very long process to take all this stuff and change it into these blocks. So I'm gonna skip that whole process and just get right to the result. Alright guys, the long, arduous process is done, at least the making the concrete. I have a crap ton of white concrete. There's more in this chest. There's more in this chest. So I think I'm ready to start the construction. Like I said, I do want to flip the house to face this way. So I'm gonna have to like start breaking and doing all this stuff, but you guys won't really get to see much of it because it's gonna be a very, very long process. So I'm gonna fast forward and I will show you guys the end result and maybe some little bits in between. Alright, and this is what it looked like from the front before, and there's the after, guys. It took a lot of work, man. I've been working at this house for the last 2.5 days. That's why there hasn't been videos the last couple of days, because I've been grinding on this non-stop. It's taking me, I think, let me see, I've been going at it for 5 hours today. Yeah, so I've been doing this now for about 17 hours. It's almost 4 in the morning here, and I just finished it, and I'm excited to give you guys a tour, so let's go check it out. Okay, so here's the before, and boom, there's the after from behind. I wanted to give you guys this view quickly before actually going in for the tour. Yeah, 17 hours of hard work done, and I'm really excited how it came out. Let's go check out the inside. Alright, so okay, so let's begin the tour. So obviously when you come in, you got double gates right here. It's lit up all the way up nice to the house. Let's close both of these behind us just to make sure nothing comes in here. When you come up these steps, you got it nice and lit up. I didn't want to use torches in the house or anywhere because I wanted to make it more modern. Torches are obviously very modern, so I didn't use torches. You come inside, and this is the inside. So I lit it up with redstone lamps, which is why this took so long, because I needed to go into the nether for glowstone for the redstone lamps, and I also needed nether quartz as well for the sensors, the daylight sensors on top of the lights that turn them on. These are set to turn on during the day, these are set to turn on at night, so that it's the whole area is lit up at night. And that's what took me so long. I was in the nether for 5 hours just mining away, taking everything I could out of there. It wasn't fun, but I did it. When you come over here, you have 2 smokers, and the cauldron here is like a little kitchen area where you can cook and stuff. A little seating area over here, little entertainment area with some chairs and stuff. You just heard ghosts meow from above. I'll show you that in a second. Over here we have our food storage area. All the chests are labeled. They haven't really been too organized. Nothing's really in most of these, as you can see, but they will be. Those will get, will get full as it goes on. You come up this way, and on your right side you have our storage area for other stuff. So you have, that's like the horse or the pet stuff. That's stuff from the farm seeds, things like that, like non-edible stuff. You have wood, stuff for the house. So like I think I have concrete in here that I left over, and some wood, glass panes. Weapons, lapis, stone. These are books, and there's also enchanted books, and I have a lectern in there as well. This is for potions, so we have our water breathing potions, and also things to make potions, which I have the spider eyes in there. Wool, which is gonna be banners and stuff. I want to make banners for our house. That's like one of the next things I want to do. I haven't done that yet. There's the armor chest, dirt and random stuff chests that you can see I have dirt and random stuff in there. This one is the redstone chest. It has redstone in it and whatever I had left over, and also I put the music discs in there. This is like the coal, flint, gunpowder chest, that kind of thing. These are the valuables and valuable ores chest, so like gold, iron, emerald, anything valuable goes in here. This is anything I got from the nether, so I have some quartz left over, and I had magma cream and some netherrack. I put that in there. So yeah, that's our storage area. I think it's good now. I don't think we really need to expand, and I'm not gonna see myself filling those chests to the brim. On this side is the work area, so I have the stuff we had downstairs. I brought it up. As you can see, just a little better organized. And I brought a smithing table from the village, even though it doesn't do anything. It looks cool, so I put it there. And I made a loom, which is where we make the banners and stuff, so that's cool. I put armor stands here because I want to fill it. I want to put an iron one, a diamond one, and a gold one. And I put item frames over here because I want to put any like cool stuff up here that we get. I'll put like an iron sword, a gold sword, a diamond sword, and then like anything else that we can get. Like when we beat the wither and we get the star, I'll put it there. And when we beat the dragon and I get his head, I'll put it in one of these or something like that. Just the cool stuff we get, or rare stuff or whatever, and we'll put in those. When you go over here to the other side and go up the other side steps, on the right is the bedroom, where Guy is on his bed and Ghost is on his bed. Yeah, I know. Then I made the beds to match their collars. This is my bed, obviously, and it's very simple, not much in here, just a couple lanterns, one chest for any like extra storage that I want to throw in there, some paintings on the wall, so stuff like that. I also made a little view out the back of the hallway on both sides, just because it gives a little more openness. This is our enchantment room. As you can see, it's a little bit big for an enchantment room, but I made as much bookshelves as I could and put it around here. I don't know what the max is, or like what the like how high you to get the max enchantments you need, how many bookshelves. This is what I was able to make, and I worked really hard because I actually came up like too short, and I wanted it to be like symmetrical, so I went out of my way to make sure I could make another bookshelf. So let's move on. Let's go. That's the inside. That's the whole house. As you can see, that was the house on the inside. The one thing I still haven't done is make a mine, and I want to do that, but that we'll do next time. Just because I have to. I went into the cave, and I did a huge amount of strip mining because I need a lot of redstone, and I need a lot of other ores as well. So I went down there. I needed a lot of iron and stuff like that for like my. But I kept breaking shovels and breaking pickaxes and breaking axes when I went to get wood. So I need a lot of stuff like that. So I went in and strip mined a crap ton in that cave. But I don't want to make my mine there, just because I don't want to have to go through the cave to get all the way to my mine. So I want to do it directly below my house, make an entrance, go down that way, and I'll do that just in the next time. So when you go out the back doors to the backyard / farms, we have pens. We have pens for animals over here. So we have chickens over here that'll give me eggs, feathers, meat. Pigs, same thing, meat. Sheep for the wool, and then cows, which will give me milk and meat as well. You go this way, you have our farms, and I love the lights that I made over them. But yeah, these is, you know, so you get your carrots, you got your beetroot, you got your watermelon. Get off my crops, dude. I'm gonna get rid of you in a second. I'll probably take your llamas though. Then there's the wheat farm, and there's pumpkins. Don't harm me. And then over there is the potatoes. And then back here, get out of my freaking house, bro. I made a stable for the horses. So, and you haven't named them yet, but I made a stable. They have their hay in here and stuff. I'm also gonna put llamas and donkeys in here at some point. I'm probably gonna try to take his llamas, and put them in there. But yeah, this was it was a long, arduous journey to make this. And you can look up here quickly, you can see all the daylight sensors and all up there as well, on top of the house. Just how long it took to make and to like farm. So let me give you a quick little breakdown. So it took me about 5 hours in the nether to get enough redstone and glowstone to do all this stuff that I need up here, and with the lamps and with the lanterns as well, because you can see there's a bunch of lanterns out here. I went strip mining for about an hour or two, and then I went farming for wood for about another hour. So that right there's 8 hours, and then I went another 5 hours or so getting sand and gravel for the concrete that you see all around, and that was another about 5 hours. And then it took about 4 hours to actually like build it and all this stuff like that. So yeah, I love how it came out. It was a great thing that I really wanted to do, just because I like the house we had, but I really wanted to make it like a big house, you know, like an awesome house. So I went to work, and 17 hours later, we did it. We finally finished it. I'm gonna end this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoyed the content. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.